Hey everybody, it's Six, and I just want to say, hey, Ninja Week still continues, and this time I'm just playing a few games real quick, ninja related games, and the first one is Shadow Dancer. I have not played this before except once, and this was when I was younger. My uncle had this game on Sega Genesis decades ago, but I never got the chance to actually play it. I would actually sit and watch him play it the few times that he did play it. He was a big Shinobi fan. He had a ton of Genesis, Super Nintendo, and Nintendo games, and especially Streets of Rage 1 and 2. Man, some all time classics, but that's for another day. This week is Ninja Week. So, this game, Shadow Dancer, as I've been playing it so far, reminds me of the exact same gameplay as the Shinobi arcade game. And I actually did a video on this game, or the Shinobi arcade game, for Ninja Week earlier this week. And I remember playing that game way, way, way back in the arcades when I was younger. And this plays pretty much the same way. You have people that you have to rescue from the enemies. You have one hit and then you're done. You have the multiple stages, like the foreground and the background jumps. This one is different because oh my goodness, this dog. The dog is not in the Shinobi, the arcade game, obviously, because it's a different game, but it's still the same format. You have you throw in your shurikens, your ninja stars and such. You can power them up by rescuing people. You get a certain amount of lives. If you lose them, you start from the beginning. But the people that you rescue stay rescued until you can either complete the stage or you give up or you run out of continues. So it's an interesting construct for an arcade game. Super difficult though. This is why I did not finish that Shinobi game, because I think I played it 50 times in one sitting and could not get it. I tried my best, everybody. I lied to you not. Tried my best. Couldn't do it. Rage quit. So anyway, but so as far as Shadow Dancer, I've heard that this game is supposed to be sort of related to the Shinobi series, so it's actually pretty cool. But of course, my favorites are Shinobi 3 and Shinobi 1. Man, those are bona fide classics. But anyway, I was enjoying this game, but I also got very frustrated because of the one hit. See what I mean? It's just one hit, you start from the beginning. Fortunately, I'm on a boss stage, but yeah, I was trying to do this with the Shinobi arcade, could not do it. So I tried it here and I got a little far. I did not complete the game though, but it's goodness gracious. These are the type of games that are so tough from back in the day. So it was kind of a shock for me. And I've played some of the, oh goodness gracious. I've played some of the toughest games out there. You can name them: Castlevania, Ninja Gaiden, the Mega Man series, and even up more into the future, Bloodborne. Goodness gracious. So I've played some tough games. But this one, I just was like, you know what? I'll try to go as far as I can on this game. But the basic mechanics of the game is pretty solid. The movement is solid. The music is really good. I like the addition of the dog being able to attack your enemies. Oh, here's a death montage that I just made too, because I just died so many times. Look, you're getting bumped around. It's weird because if you get hit once, you die. But if you like bump into the enemy by accident, you just get knocked around until you can fight back. Go get him. Yeah, that's right. See, I like that part of the game. But look at this. I'm just getting attacked and hit and hit and hit and hit, and I've tried and I've tried and I've tried and I've tried. Now, as far as this game, yes, I would recommend people play this game, especially Ninja fans. Yes, please play this game. I'm pretty sure people have already played it, but yes, I would recommend that people play this game. It can be a bit rough, a bit tough, but this is what you should expect from, especially from the early generation games, Sega Genesis, Nintendo, Super Nintendo. Expect a rough ride, but you can enjoy it. That's what I would say. Okay, now this game right here. Oh, goodness gracious. This is Nightshade from the PS2. This game is an extremely stylish game, but I have to be honest with you guys. I was pretty disappointed when I first played this game years and years ago because I thought this was going to be Shinobi 2. That's what I thought it was going to be, but it wasn't quite that. So, unfortunately, I have to say for this game, I would say skip this game because as much as I tried to enjoy this game,
I see you have made contact with the Hellspawn.
There's just some things that just I couldn't get over, and one of those things,
Hellspawn
as
are
far as
invading
this
the
game,
city. You have new
was
orders.
just simply
You
the
are to
controls
destroy the
and
Hellspawn
the
at
camera.
once.
I really couldn't vibe with it. Now I'm pretty sure a lot of people will be able to, look past that, and I get it. But for me personally, this game literally sat in my collection when I got it on my PS2 years ago because I couldn't. I don't know. It's just something about it. I couldn't too much vibe with it. So unfortunately, I mean, there are parts where it is really stylish. Like I like the whole system. The combo system is pretty cool. You destroy a certain amount of enemies in a certain time without getting hit, and you extend your combo, and then you can just destroy all of them at once. That's a pretty cool idea. Like, see, you can just zap dash, and then destroy all. But I couldn't do it. So unfortunately, I'm sorry, guys. As much as I like the ninja design, it's just the ninja movement. I couldn't get with it. So I apologize to everybody. This one, see, look, that is awesome. But I don't know. I just couldn't get with it. But this being a ninja game, I decided to put this one into the canon. But I'm sorry, guys. I just couldn't vibe with this one, unfortunately. So basically, the game is full of style. The cutscenes are pretty good. The music is okay. The graphics aren't even bad. It's just that I just couldn't get with the combat system, unfortunately. You might like it, but for me personally, it just wasn't something that I can vibe with. And that's really unfortunate because this game looks really cool. And also I understand that sometimes the wash, print, and repeat system can actually be pretty entertaining in some aspects, just not this one. So sorry guys, it has some pros, but it has some cons. And for me, unfortunately, in this instance, the cons outweighs the pros. Okay, here we go. Now, this one is one that you cannot miss. Shinobi 3, baby. This game right here is a bona fide classic. The legendary Shinobi. This is a good one right here. The movement, the controls is top notch. The graphics are really good, especially for Sega Genesis. Come on, and the music. Just play this game. This is a must play, I would say, especially on the one stage that everybody always talks about. Shinobi, he gets a horse. He gets a horse. You get to ride around the horse. Yes, you do, and it is awesome. So please, I recommend everybody play this game. Shinobi 3, it's an awesome game. It's really cool. It's not too much I can really say about it that isn't good. Good level design. It's challenging. Gameplay is solid. The music is excellent. Yeah, highly recommend this game. Try it out. I remember in the old Shinobi games where they had like the bosses were Spider-Man and Batman and the Incredible Hulk. Oh my goodness. But yeah, this game is cool. This game is really cool. Play this game. I highly recommend it. Oh, one thing that I do remember about this series is you have to conserve your shurikens. It wasn't like you can just rapid fire them and then that's it. Like you gotta pay attention to that stuff because if not, you'll just have a single one that you can use. I think it's like that in all of the games. But yeah, it's important. That's another mechanic about the game that gives it a level of difficulty that's different from other games. So it's pretty cool. I'm gonna let y'all enjoy this one because the horse stage speaks for itself. Just enjoy enjoy this short clip because this was so much fun. When I went to go back to play this, I was just taken back to sheesh, way back in the years. Like when I first played this game, I was like, "What? He's a ninja with a horse?" Like couldn't like it was unimaginable at the time. Well, please enjoy this game. I highly recommend it. Play it, play it, play it, play it, play it. Also, let's talk about how this horse is unbothered by everything that's going on. That is a war horse right there, buddy. And this is Strider 2, and I had a beef with this game, unfortunately. Sorry, everybody, but to me, this game, it was just underwhelming just playing this game. When I first got it, it was one of those games. It's one of those games you can really get suckered in by the cover. Because remember, this game came out like after like Marvel's Capcom 1 and 2 and all that. And when I first saw it, I was like, oh, they got Strider from the Versus series on. Like, oh man, like I remember the original Strider from Genesis back in the day, but I really didn't pay it too much mind. But when I saw this one, I was just like, what? They got him on there? And then when I actually played the game, and when I first looked at it, I was like, this looks kind of strange. Like it's like the 2D and the 3D don't really vibe together. It's kind of weird. I don't know. But it kind of turned me off from the game, unfortunately. It just really did. And it's crazy because the one thing that I do like about this game is like the rapid fire attack that you can do. You can pretty much attack as fast as you can press the button. But that's it. That's what you pretty much got. And it's I was so disappointed with this one. Because as you can see, the sprites look amazing. It's just that, and you add the 3D to it, it just looks so strange. I don't know. It's man. So I hate to be the bearer of bad news on this game, but it's just, to me, this game isn't really worth playing, honestly. Because I mean, look at that. I'm just like slicing. And that's the fun part of the game, is just doing the slice. But I mean, after you do that 1,000 times, then what? It kind of like loses its luster a bit, and just unfortunate. I thought this would be a much greater game than what it actually was. And it's crazy because they show like the cutscenes and stuff, and it looks really cool, and the art style is amazing, but it's just the actual gameplay isn't really there, at least not for me. So unfortunately, guys, I'm sorry. This is just another one that just wasn't as good as I thought it would be. It wasn't as good as I thought it was back when I first played it years ago on the PS1, and playing it now again, I kind of understand why. It's just, I don't know. I did have a bit of fun just slicing all that stuff. That's pretty cool, but I mean, and then another major thing, this right here. You can continue as many times as you want until the game is over. And that kind of took away from the difficulty of the game. It pretty much just made it not difficult at all. So once you have a game that has zero challenge, it really loses its appeal. Yeah, so unfortunately, guys, sorry about this one as well. Nice, looks nice. The 2D and 3D don't really mesh, so it makes it look not as good as it should look. But yeah, it's another one. Sorry, I guess every game can't beat Shinobi 3. I understand that, but there's other better ninja games out there that you could play that could scratch that ninja itch for you. So unfortunately, sorry fellas, sorry ladies, this one, nah. See, going through all these environments and such, I should be worried about the incredible challenge that I should be having. But I mean, if I lose, then what? I just started it and keep going. And then on top of that, it's not just infinite continues, it's infinite continues, and you come right back at the spot you lost at. There's no challenge at all. Sorry. Yeah, and then I was actually fighting the boss again, and it was just, man, he can destroy me as many times as he wants. I can just come back and just whittle his health all the way down to 0, and then it's over. So unfortunately, yeah. This is nowhere near as fun or entertaining as I thought it would initially be. It's just not. There's a lot going on the screen though, and the graphics, the 3D graphics aren't too bad. Like, and the boss looks pretty interesting, but nah, it's just I. Unfortunately, look at that though. The animation, the drawing and stuff, the art style is awesome. It just doesn't line up with the game, unfortunately. Oh well. Well, thanks for watching, and Ninja Week does continue.